Hi, welcome back to the Post-Gazette Sports YouTube page. I am Brad Everett, joined today by our Girls Athlete of the Week. She's she's best known for her play on the basketball court. She's a two-time All-Section pick. She led her team to the WPIAL semifinals this year and to the second round of the state playoffs. And she's going to be playing college basketball at Seton Hill, but she's quickly become a softball standout as well. Had never played softball before. She played baseball up until 8th grade. She was actually on the freshman team at her school. And check out these numbers. In her last, I believe it's her last 6 games, she's 14 of 19, hitting .736 over that time. And she plays for a really good team, too. Penn-Trafford, defending state champion, made it to the WPIAL championship game last year, one of the best programs in Western PA. But we welcome to the show Torrie DeStefano. Thanks for coming on.
Yes, thank you for having me.
No problem at all. First off, have to ask you about, playing softball. Why did you decide to come out for the team for the first time this year?
Yeah, I mean, I would have played since after I quit baseball, I would have played if I could have, but I decided to go to college for basketball, so I really wanted to focus on that. And AAU is about the same season as softball, so I couldn't really do both. And then this year, since there's not AAU for seniors, Coach Denny had been asking me to play, and I just really wanted to, I guess. So, yeah.
Was that a decision that you had made, well before the season?
Yeah. I don't remember what month it was, but sometime in the summer, my mom was kind of hey, are we going to do this? Or what's your plans? And then Coach Denny reached out again and was let's just go practice one time, see how you feel. And I loved it. I was so happy. I don't think I stopped smiling that day. And then I ended up playing in one tournament just to see again. He was okay, we want you on the team. So if you want to do this, you can. And then I decided right then that I was going to play this year.
Well, you don't have a softball background, but you do have the baseball background. How long did you play baseball growing up?
I think I played starting at 5 and till 8th grade. I don't remember how old I was, 15 maybe.
Okay. And you're playing shortstop for the softball team. Were you a shortstop all the way coming up through baseball?
Yeah, I played short and second.
Okay. Your basketball season ended pretty much a couple days before the first softball game for Penn-Trafford. I think your first couple games, you really didn't, have a lot of hits in that time, but you've really come on strong recently. Just coming off a basketball season and, not having played really softball or baseball in a long time, did it kind of take you a while to kind of get into the swing of things?
Yeah, I had never I couldn't practice before that because it was playoffs. So reasonably our basketball coach didn't want us doing extra things just for caution of injury. So the softball team had been practicing, but I just had to stand there and watch. So I think I had one day of practice and then I had my first game the next day. So the hitting was definitely a little bit different, just seeing a different pitcher, it's an angle and just the whole swing. Fielding was about the same, but hitting definitely took a couple games for me to get used to.
What's kind of been the biggest challenge? I mean, has it been, just trying to get into the flow of hitting again, or?
Yeah, I would say I feel comfortable now just from seeing a bunch of different pitchers and having a lot more at bats, but hitting was probably the most challenging part.
Okay. During this hot streak, I mean, what's allowed you to be so successful?
Yeah, I think just seeing the ball better, I've calmed down. I was probably nervous the first couple of bats, just trying to prove myself and be the player I was when I played baseball, but now I'm just having fun and definitely my confidence is a lot higher, so it's helpful.
Okay. You played baseball all the way growing up. Are many of your former baseball teammates currently on the Penn-Trafford baseball team?
Yeah, my brother is too, so it's funny because they're all best friends with him now. So it's nice to see that. And I can go see some of their games when I can. A lot of them do still play though, yeah.
Okay. Do you guys do walk-up songs for your games?
No.
No, you don't do walk-up songs. Okay. Okay. If you did do walk-up songs, what song would you come out to, do you think?
I honestly don't know. Yeah.
Who's your okay, if you could see anybody in concert, who would it be?
Yeah. Probably Noah Kahan.
Noah Kahan, okay. You come from a big family, like you talked about your brother. one of 7 children in your family, and you fall right in the middle there. Who's the biggest softball fan out of all your siblings?
I don't know if any of them. I mean, they all support me now, but I'd say they're all pretty equal because no, we didn't really like watch softball or have involvement this year. But they're definitely all my biggest supporters, so I'd say all of them.
You're going to be playing basketball at Seton Hill. Now, I know that's really close to where you live. How far away is that from your home?
I think it's like 15-ish minutes, like maybe 20.
Okay. When you were making a decision on college, did that play a big part in it? Just wanting to play close to home?
For sure. Like, I had looked at a lot of colleges that were like, some of them were only 2 hours away, and it doesn't seem that far, but like, I knew that my siblings and like the rest of my family wasn't going to be able to make every game. And it means a lot when they are there. So that was like one of the most important things to me.
Your name is Torrie, and I hear you have a really good nickname, right? Is that true?
I guess so, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, what is that nickname?
Tornado.
Tornado. Who calls you that? Does anybody call you that or?
Yeah, well, a lot more people do now because I accidentally said it in the one interview, but my dad called me it when I was younger because I had a lot of energy, I guess. I don't really know. I didn't ask for the full story, but it became a thing. And then my travel coach called me it, and I guess it's more popular now. Coach Denny calls me it too sometimes.
Well, I'm sure there'll be some people that watch this interview that maybe don't call you it right now, that they'll start calling you it too. So, if you could hang out with any celebrity for a day, who would it be?
I don't know. I never really thought about that. Someone who like maybe Caitlin Clark. I know it's like probably a popular one, but she's done a lot of great things. So she obviously has a great mindset, and I would probably be able to learn some things from her.
Is she your favorite basketball player?
No, I like watching Paige Beckers play.
Oh, do you? Okay. Okay. Do you watch the NBA at all?
No, I don't know, but so I like watching college more though than like the NBA or WNBA.
I see. And just one more thing for you, Torrie. What's one thing that most people would be surprised to know about you? Did you kind of have like a hidden talent or something like that, or like some kind of hobby, or?
I mean, I'm ambidextrous in a lot of things. People might not know that. It's easier to see in basketball because I feel like I do a lot more things left-handed, but people might not know that.
That's great for basketball because you can use both hands, I mean, are you mainly like right-handed is like what you mainly do, or?
Yeah, I mainly do like everything righty, yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Well, hey, Torrie, thank you so much for joining us today. Great season so far for you guys. And, considering the track record that Coach Little and your team has, I'm sure you'll be going on to big things here this season. So thanks for coming on. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you for checking out this content from Post-Gazette Sports. If you watch this video on YouTube, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. For all of the sports coverage the Post-Gazette has to offer, visit post-gazette.com.